Yo, what's going on, guys? Wolfspear here, and it's been a minute since I recorded a video, but today, I'm going to be talking about how I lost a little bit over 300,000 Robux, which is kind of funny because my last video was how I made 300,000 Robux, but um, a little bit after that video, I obtained the chicken. Let's see the full name. I'm pretty sure it's like Telmon's chicken, head or hat, whatever. But I gave the chicken for a Arctic Commando, which was when demand was doing absolutely terrible. I'm talking like Valk, CF, Black Iron Horns, they were like all crashing completely, and Chicken had crashed a little bit. It was hard to predict if it would stabilize or not, but I think I traded off when it was like not doing too good, and I gave yeah, so I did an Arctic Commando 1v1 for that, and then shortly later someone else did the same trade as me, and what I think the reason why I did the trade was I was hoping to bring some more hype to Arctic Commando, because I looked at the copies for Chicken and I was like, I think it had like 1,000. It had a lot of copies, and I looked at Arctic Commando and it had like 100 something, and I was like, this is a timeless item with like not many copies. I think this could take off, and I wasn't sure like when rare season would end. I think it ended, or at least like semi-rare season ended shortly after, and the rares kind of died down. Or like I don't know, some had crashed, but I think some stabilized too. And looking back currently, back then I think it was a fair trade. Not a fair trade. It was like a little bit of an L for me, but then someone followed, so I think it was a win at the time. But now, looking back at it, the chicken is worth 770,000, and the Arctic Commando is worth 550,000, which is about 220,000 loss. So yeah, it's not 300,000 yet, but Chicken does get, I believe, like 100k overpays, and the Arctic Commando, I'm pretty sure it gets overpays, but it did drop for some reason. So I guess it like I doubt it lowballs, but probably decreased in the amount of overpays it should be getting for that value. So that's pretty much if we factor in the overpay that Chicken gets, which is about 100,000 on average, maybe a little bit more or less, but that's about, we can say, a 300,000 Robux loss. And let's see. All right, so once I got the Arctic Commando, I obtained a Prankster and a Winter Fairy as well. And I looked at Dual Illumina, I looked at the proof sound, looked at its potential. And at one point, the Dual Illumina was at a little bit over a million value. Check exactly how much it was at. Yeah, it was at 1.15 million value, and it was pulling insane overpays. I'm pretty sure it was like 500,000 to like a million, really depending on the items, but it was pulling phenomenal overpays. And then the guy who was hyping the item, Seed Squad, he dumped it, and it crashed all the way to 830,000, and which is a good amount to fall from 1.1 million. And apparently, I think it was getting like equal with some items. So Arctic Commando, nobody really wanted it, to be honest. So I just I overpaid with the Prankster and Winter Fairy, which was a 200,000 overpay, I believe, pretty much a million, and then it crashed all the way to 750,000. I was like, all right, that's not that terrible of a loss. I can take that. Then the owners didn't lock in, I guess, and it dropped to 630k. And I was like, you know what, whatever. We're gonna take a break from trading, and that's where it's at right now. However, I believe that Dual Illumina is rebounding based on the proofs, but at the time with the crash, it was a 200k crash. So, you know what? That's pretty much 500,000 Robux I lost. But for the sake of the video, we will just say 300k plus. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. It's not like a highly edited video because I am in college now, so I just don't have like all the time for editing. But I was like, you know what? It's been a minute since I made a video. Why not? But yeah, enough with the yap. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace out.